ball. Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Wilson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 3rd down. Wilson to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. In motion is Hunter. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, what are they thinking? It is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. He completes this one to Mallory. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3. 3rd down and 3. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now, toss, left side, that's 2. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
It is 3rd and long. Now here's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 21. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The catch made by McMillan. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Terrell McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First down throw for Lawrence. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9. the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. Lawrence now. Set up the screen here for Tootin. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 13 line.
To throw is Lawrence. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
It's 2nd down.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill
that one, take it in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Jaguars 14. For the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over just shy of midfield.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
There's Hunter. It's complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Let's go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So it is fourth down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Set. Cowboy 80.
And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He gets free. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, Lawrence. Open man, his tight end screens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Denver, attack! Go, let's go!
On first and 10, Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Jaguars.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here's the 24. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Red, I'm red.
A gain of 13
Let's
yards.
go. Hot.
And a Jaguar first down.
Go.
Lawrence. And he tag incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
We're at 23. Done. It's on.
Back to throw. Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Hey, go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's in! LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
Cam Little on 4 against the point.
He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
35. Jaguars 24. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Jaguars are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, Lions.
Lawrence. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
On the ground, it is Allen. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
He's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Let's go now. 60 Bisons.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Look wide. Get this one complete. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
At the 24-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 3. 19 Lion. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Here's Wilson. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. At the 60. At the 60.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
At the 48-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, break. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. I'm in. Motion. Check. Shift.
RPO. One is complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They move to 1-0, getting the